Hey guys, I'm finally back, hey, with a journal, and I have ink and glue all over my hands, so sorry about that. I finally got another one done, and it's a chunky one. I didn't intend for it to get quite this big, but, you know, start stuffing stuff in there, and it happens. And I forgot to count the pages on this one. Let me see. I think there's about 170. I'll count them and put it in the description box when I list it. This one's got a 2-inch spine, and each signature front and back are these beautiful eco-dyed pages. And I will also put the link to where I got those because at the moment I can't remember. So there's a Missouri Pacific Railroad tag in the front, a little acorn label, and some collaging on the pocket there. And there's a bunch of digital stamping. And I think this book, I've got the images from a bunch of different places. I think there's a lot of the old design shop in here and the graphics fairy. I love these coloring pages, how they tea stain. And then I've sewn a piece of paper on the edge there. There's a little mini file folder pocket. I got that in some mail from Christine, sorry. And I finally got my laser printer, so now I can print on the pages, you know, black and white before I tea stain them, and I just love how those look. Love. I didn't fill this one up too much. I kind of wanted to leave it a little blank. There's an old typing page. This is an Edith Holden coloring book page, and they tea stain nice as well. And there's some graph paper. Isn't that pretty? And here's a little pocket with a library card and a vintage vocabulary card. This one doesn't really have a theme. I was just kind of playing around and threw in, I think this is a page from Nick the Booksmith. There's some grungy on that one. It's an old Johnson's Pharmacy stock transfer and inventory report page. An envelope with one of the giant paper clips. This has a little pocket with some tea stain paper and a tag in it. There's some music page, and I've sewn on both sides of this sheet. This is resume, cream-colored resume paper. It printed nice for the eco-dyed pages. On this side, one ledger sheet tag and one shipping tag. Some more grunge on that one. There's a railroad company train order form. And there's a airmail envelope in that pocket. And this one will be going up in the Etsy store today. There's a vintage postcard from 1901. In that pocket with a little flower. It's a pretty image, digital stamping. And I didn't realize I had 2 pages here. So, yeah, there's a snake, but you can glue them together if you don't like snakes. There's some tea-stained onion skin and some parchment. This is a giant piece of old ledger. Folded it and made a pocket. There's a seed envelope. And there's an old check stub. Isn't this pretty? Donna sent me those from Australia, so I put one of those in there. I thought that was super cool. And these two this collage and this little tag are from my friend Joanne over at Junk Journal Treasures. She's the collaging queen, that one. And there's some sewing. So this is where I didn't realize I had 2 pages. So they're sewn together, and I just slid a little coin envelope in there. Just so you know it's there. And then this page, I can get the clip off. This is an image from the old design shop. I sewn a little number plate on the back. And I just made a little notebook out of it, filled it with tea stained paper, and put a rusty old paper clip on it, just for something extra in there. There's that one. And some more digital stamping and some sewing. This is a super cool paper. I've never seen it before. Joanne at Junk Journal Treasures sent me a bunch of different colors. It's called mulberry paper. Isn't that neat? So I put one of those. I'm going to use those sparingly. There's a little, this is a vintage receipt for $550 from the 1800s. There's a little tag in there. And there's a little key hanging off of this tag. There's a little envelope. There's the other side of that mulberry paper. And some more sewing. And there's my favorite 3 Monkeys Ex Libris plate. And there's a tag. And here's the check that goes with that check stub that's in the middle. And a little pocket with the quote, "Words, once they are printed, have a life of their own." I love that. And some vintage crocheted trim on the bottom. So there is that, what was going to be not so chunky journal with the little monthly report notebook. So these will go in the shop today. I'll link the shop below, and I've also got some links down below of some of my favorite things people have been asking about, my paper trimmer and my printers and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you want to check those links out, they'll be down there. And I think I may have another journal finished tomorrow. We'll see how my day goes, but everybody have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for stopping by. Bye.